Offensive rebound for Gordon. From the free throw line, another make.
If you're Jalen Green, use your speed.
Jalen has come off the groin injury, scored all the Rockets' points to start, and Gordon splits two and then dunks it down. You know what? I like it, by the way. Not that I pay too much attention to haircuts, considering how little hair I have, but I like it. A little spin move by Jokic. To start this game in the first 4 minutes to the Denver Nuggets. Now 7 of 8 are the Nuggets, and they've made a couple of threes. And there's the boom, plus the foul.
You're going to see Denver playing for seeding. They can't afford to drop any of these games.
Relative to the rest of the conference, they do have a fairly healthy lead at the top of the West, as that will count.
No, Craig, you know what? Like I said, that game was by far overshadowed, to say the least. But he was really good defensively. He worked hard in that last game.
It's turned back by Porter, now to KJ, and sweeping to the lane, able to drop it through. This offense that right now cannot be stopped. Reggie Jackson, who they just signed as a free agent after being traded to Charlotte by the Clippers and then released. They find Brown again. You see what Denver's doing here, Ryan, as we've seen quite often from a lot of teams. Again, working baseline after the dish, dunks it down. Inside of a minute to play in the first. Here comes Ty, and that time the runner drops. And Christopher had it poked away. Here come the Nuggets, 2-on-1 the other way, and Brown, wow. Wasn't a great pass. The timing was off, but he was still able to grab it and dunk it.
But I thought the Rockets did so many good things that they can take away on film.
And they do get the turnover. Here comes KJ Martin. Bounce past Garuba. Back come the Nuggets. Chanchar collides into Şengün. They're going to count the hoop, and they're going to call the foul. MPJ and Jamal Murray both back on the floor for them. Eason just took it away from Porter Jr. Has numbers. To Green, back to him. There you go. Reward the guy for playing some defense.
So big.
MPJ pulls up wing three for Porter Jr. Knocks it down. That's his second when Jokic is on the floor. Like, they run teams out of the gym when he plays. When he sits is when teams can get back into the game, as we've already seen here. That'll count.
Remain confident. He's put in the work.
Halfway through the second, the lob and the slam.
That's just a guy, dude.
This guy's going to put the ball in the hole, but they do move the ball well, run a terrific system.
Wow.
Very unselfish as Murray scores on that great bounce pass by Jokic. Jalen Green denied by Porter Jr., picked back up by Smith, and he's on the board for the first. He wants to be addressed as Jerome tonight.
Jerome Murphy?
Yeah, and another finish around the rim there for Gordon. And Gordon, that's blocked by Smith. Şengün ahead to Nix. Back to KJ Martin. Find the high fly. Out to Smith in rhythm to three. No. Then the leak out, and there's Michael Porter Jr. and too late recovering with Smith to dunk. But Jokic is a plus 27 in this game, and he's only taken 4 shots. That's it. Has such an incredible impact on the game.
You gotta help.
Murray behind the back, races the other way. 3-on-2 to Gordon. He's a high flyer. Know when and how to cut. Knicks tried to throw the lob to KJ, and either A, wasn't ready for it, and or B, it was an errant pass. Michael Porter Jr. barrels to the rim. Green for the free throw line. He's able to make the line drive, Jerry.
You're that much more comfortable, and that's what you really see from Murray when Jokic has the ball. His eyes light up.
And Green pops the three.
You got to get double. You got to get matched up when the ball is out of bounds.
Green, man, big time dunk as he worked his way through multiple Denver defenders. Right now on the monitor, they have him at 14, 10, and 10.
Well, Denver United is a team that really runs in transitions, but you're not going to get back.
Hey! Spin move and score for Knicks. Or Eason had his 5th double-double of his career up in Portland.
Eason coming quietly, putting together another
a solid game. Again, Denver, an outstanding rebounding team, gets a reprieve. Corner 3 missed by Reggie Jackson, who's again just trying to work his way into his new team. It's KJ Martin. very good against the Rockets this season. We'll stop at back three for Washington, too strong. Offensive rebound for Ruba, back to Christopher, same place. And different result for Ty Washington.
Panic, didn't get sped up there.
And I'll clarify, no team fouls for Denver in this quarter. There was that push off on Sengun by Jokic as an offensive foul. And at the buzzer, it's Brown. In each of those seasons, winning 2 of them. And then you got to go back to the 2011-2012 San Antonio Spurs, who also led the league in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. Christopher. He makes the triple.
You don't always see it in the game, but they're trying hard to figure this thing out.
Jackson with the take. Yeah, playoffs are going to be a lot of fun.
Sorry, Eason quietly putting together another complete basketball game.
Jackson able to make that one.
I like what Coach Silas is doing here. He's saying, you know, Alpice had to match up with Nikola Jokic. And he's saying, you know, get a piece of pride in knowing you put in the work and taking those shots. And you see him active defensively here against Reggie Jackson.
That's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Knocks down another one. Fourth after scoring 25 in the first. Stolen. Stolen back.
We've heard it. Toyota Center for the big fella. Oh, Beacham, he's on defense now.
Working on Reggie Jackson.
He's a two-way player.
Jackson for 3.
And you know, what I really like is Coach Silas went to a 2-3 zone and put his 7'5" guy in the middle of it. And it was really good against the Blazers.
Christopher with the layup.
You see the success. And he has done a spectacular job as the big fella goes to town.
That's 8 for Boba.
Calvin would like to be mentioned as Jerome.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure why it's nice that night. Decent finish. And that will officially do it as Mike Malone and Stephen Silas embrace it midcourt. And Denver with another double-digit victory over the Rockets.